Alright, so this is, I think, another Loxodont Ditto, actually.
Just closed down. I'm so sorry. Here,
Right,
you know what?
that
No, what?
sucks.
You know what? That did? We had a place called Penguins near the area, right? They closed
Ooh.
down, and a salad place replaced it. A salad place was built on top of it. I was like, I literally was pointing out there. I was like, how dare you stand where they stood?
Right.
You desecrate the grave of my favorite place.
Like, in that town, there was in my high school town, there was a pizza place that we would go to. And then I went back there like a year later to meet up with some friends, because I went to high school like a little far from where I was living. And it got replaced by a different pizza place that, despite being in a college town, they somehow gentrified it. I don't know how that happens.
Can't have shit.
It doesn't sound like it should be possible, but like it kind of did happen. I don't know. Regardless, Loxodont Ditto.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, funny matchup. We started the stream with Loxodont Ditto, but you were not here for that. And we did see Scooter in that, just swinging. The punish game was going crazy, and that's kind of where I think we're going to see a lot of their strengths lie in this set as well. It's really going to be on Axem, just keep cool in the neutral.
Oh man, and it's a slugfest. It's like we talked about how like the Craig Loxodont looks like it, but now both of them have literally like the same game plan. Now even just throwing out the strongs as well, Scooter.
Oh yeah. This is extremely buttonsy set, and I don't necessarily mean that as an insult, because like sometimes you just both start slugging it out, and it's like, yeah, I gotta make sure I'm meeting their damage with my own damage. Oh man, and there it is again. Those uppies. It feels like it should kill, but it doesn't. Scooter getting absolutely betrayed.
It's the most. You see that little Rivals interaction? It was like holding shield, running up, spot dodge, knowing the grab was gonna come. Tries to grab back. The info frames from coming off the Angel platform are still there, and then gets grabbed anyways afterwards.
Yeah. Oh god.
Uh oh.
Yeah, it's a little scary. I mean, you see Scooter trying to go for these like spikes and stuff, but so far we still have Axem sitting on this this first stock.
Oh wow, you live. For how long though? Not long.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen so many Loxodont throw kills today. It's like kind of weird. I don't know.
Like when I'm throwing with Loxodont, I'm like, oh, they lived at like 200. But this time it's just like, no, it's been a pretty consistent deal.
Yeah, like mid hundreds. I mean, that's not bad. It's really not bad, especially when we're seeing a lot of Lox against other heavies.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. And now the control game continues, utilizing their own projectile and a sweet little bear. If there's one thing that will be consistent for Lox, that bear hits like a truck.
Oh yeah. That's crazy too, because that was like one of the extra hits, I'm pretty sure. Because like, Scooter got really close to Jinx there, like really close, and then just last second caught out by the Magma Pop.
Oh, and good tech chases. That was actually really huge momentum because you are a whole stock behind. And now... I'm literally just doing this. It's like looking into a mirror.
Yeah. Like, this is what I've been doing.
Wow. So this is how it feels.
For better or for worse, it's how it looks, really. Oh boy. Dash attack and the X strong. Wow.
You're dead.
See, like, that doesn't feel... Like, it's weird, because it feels like it should hit hard. But then you actually look at it in a lot of situations, think about like this, I guess like the sound effects kind of, and it's like, hey, it actually doesn't feel like that's gonna kill necessarily. Like not without the magma, and then it just does anyway. It's very bizarre.
Jeez, like that was a perfect mix. Did you see that on off stage? The parry came out too early because of utilizing the down special without any magma stacks. It was a mix.
Yeah. I'm really glad they added that, honestly. I think like more ways to mess with the down B is one of the more interesting parts of Loxodont. And I kind of hope that these players are able to pull out some more of those like down B combos in this bracket, because we haven't really seen a lot of that actually come to fruition so far.
That was a weird combo, right? The upspin.
That was funky. It was very funky. And oh boy. Okay.
Ew. Ew?
That was a scoop? Okay.
Oh.
This game is nonsense sometimes.
Yeah. And it doesn't help there's 2 elephants on the screen right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Yep, nonsense
no.
character and a nonsense game.
Oh yeah. And no magma. This is gonna be really difficult to come back if you can even. Yeah.
Well, again, we are still not really seeing Scooter do a lot with the side Bs for the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might be one of those things, like, I am not familiar with Scooter, I don't think. I might have seen them a little bit in, one of my brackets.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, I feel like you might not always think about it, but in some situations like that, where someone's holding ledge against you, that can be a decent way to, like, stall.
Oh yeah. I mean, it worked out for Jinx, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
he lost it last game. Because the thing is that Loxodont, you are heavy. You are so vulnerable off stage. That strength of your heaviness does not play into effect of how well you can just kind of get gimped off on there.
Yeah, not like a perfectly usable recovery, but it is very exploitable in a lot of situations. So you have to be mindful of things like that, about your timing, about your positioning, all of that.
Mm-hmm. What's the number one thing? You can't autopilot his recovery.
Oh yeah.
Because players will just eat you alive, saying like, "All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and ledge hog you as soon as you're on there," because you're so vulnerable. It's like if you want to practice ledge hogging recoveries, Loxodon's one of those characters you just play against.
That's one of the things I've noticed is like there's some recoveries in this game that feel ridiculously hard to ledge hog, and then there's some that are just like baby easy, and Loxodont is like the poster child for those baby easy ledge hogs.
Mm. And not in the good way. That's like the worst thing. I'm the poster child of what? Being exploited on each round.
Exactly, yeah. Okay, the uppy finisher there is extremely inspired. I kind of love it.
Yeah. It's like a Smash Ultimate. Hope he has a shield.
A little bit. I was honestly thinking like finishing a combo with the DP in like an anime fighter.
Oh. So you can.
Ooh.
Do we get a 4th one? Oh no, so good.
Oh, but Scooter goes a little too low. Again, just these recoveries I think have really proven to be their undoing the more we've seen them in bracket.
Man, wow. Jinx, on point. Looking real good so far. Let's see how I'll continue on more, but that's just kind of seeing like the 2 sides of the coin. Like you have to be so careful on recovering. Because how many times were Jinx is able to get a parry, so many invul frames, or even just sneak in like a down strong of some sort?
Yeah.
It's the rough. But we'll see what the rebuttal is. Do we see a character swap? That seems to be what seems to be. No, I was wrong. I messed up.
No character swap.
But hopefully a change in like maybe stage or tempo, because no, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna be wrong for today. It's okay.
Understandable. Back to gates. People love running it back today. They're just so eager to get the salty run backs, but we haven't really seen it pay off very much, if at all.
It's there were times where it looked good. Past tense, of course, because then it would come crashing and burning down.
We've seen a lot of almost works on salty run backs, but I don't think any that have actually worked. So I don't know. Maybe Scooter can come in and prove us wrong right now. But
not to at this point. Yikes! It's like a magnet. And once again, talked about it earlier. Got to use that side B. No, what?
And there we go. See, Axem is ready for these quick uppies and is getting some excellent ledge hogging. Excellent ledge hogs. Excuse me. The timing is super lenient.
Yeah. Like that one, I was for sure you side B, right? Like Jinx is standing right there, like with open arms, saying please up B. Don't listen to your opponent. Oh man. Like everything else looks fine. Like the neutral game is good for Scooter's end, right? Like you're able to get like the side Bs and the mixes and whatnot. Like this, that's perfect. But it's like an entirely different switch off. And what a great usage of the mix-up as well.
Yeah, ooh, desperately going for that, trying to use this the ledge special to get past Axem, but it's just too slow.
And there we go. Finally. The mix up on the recovery, you have to at this point. And the command grab, utilize once again. The stampede. Great stuff, and look at that. The get up attack actually, and both tried land on the same damn thing without teching. A little bit of shenanigans that Loxodont are always known for.
Yeah, oh boy. Alright, what is the situation gonna be here? Ooh! I am actually kind of surprised Jinx got that ledge. I feel like the game really wants him to recover right now, and
A lot of armor.
not being as nice to Scooter.
And, that sweeping fair, it's so damn good.
Right? I was, like, the day the game came out, MSB was playing Lockdown against me, just, like, messed around with like, other characters. And he kept complaining about, like, not being able to hit me with fair. And then he just randomly started pressing fair, and he's like, oh, that's how I deal with you being on the ground behind me.
The fair that covers everything.
It really does cover everything. Oh.
Yikes.
And the Ledgehog is going to be covering everything that needs to be covered when you're playing against Scooter. That's going to be another 3-0 sweeping through here.
Well, Ledgehog. That's the name of literally the name of the match right there. 10 sit-ups. I came here to commentate, not exercise. Yeah, it's all good, Scooter. You just need to, you gotta side B more. You have to mix the recovery.
Yeah, the side B wall jump is so important for Loxodont. You'll get so much mileage off of that.
Mm-hmm. You can stall a lot longer than you think.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say extra fries. Ah! Alright, let me do 10 sit-ups, I guess. Ah!
Oh boy, you're going through it over there.
What?
Doing private lobby.
3, 4.
Alright, so other side of losers quarters here, it's gonna be Elu and Lucan. Is it Lucanic?